Talofa lava, I am good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. And thank you for your time. The latest report on unemployment rate is still going up. Do you think this will lead more people into benefit?
It definitely will mean more people on benefit. There's been over 30,000 more people come on benefit just in this past year alone.
Hmm.
And we know that the unemployment rate is climbing and forecast to lift. And so we will see more people come on. And sadly, it's disproportionately Māori and Pacific that have been losing their jobs, Tavai. And so
Yeah,
we're always the most affected when the economy is not going well,
yeah,
and when there are job losses en masse. Unfortunately, it is always our people that suffer the most. So we
yeah,
are very concerned.
yeah. What will Labor do if you are in the government at the moment?
Well, I mean, our focus during difficult times, and you would have seen this during COVID and other economic events, is to work with businesses to try and retain jobs, to make sure that we're doing everything that we can to support New Zealanders to upskill and train and take
Yeah.
up the jobs that are available to
Hmm.
them. And so that's certainly been our focus. What we've seen with this government is they've laid off over 6,000 public servants. They've stopped a whole lot of building and infrastructure projects. And so there are nearly 13,000 jobs have been lost in
Yeah,
building and
yeah.
construction.
Hmm.
And then you see in the health sector that they've done a hiring freeze. And so you've got a whole lot of people who want to go and work in health, including nurses that have graduated,
Hmm.
but they can't get jobs because the hospitals aren't allowed to employ at the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah. Hmm. Carmel Sepuloni, the citizenship for our Samoan people. Can you tell us where exactly where we are at the moment? Because it looks like some people benefit from it, some people are not.
Yeah, so I think that there has been some confusion, and that was
Hmm.
always a concern over who would be eligible.
Yeah,
And so there's about a cohort of around 3,800 that we think are eligible.
yeah,
It is certainly those that were born in Samoa between 1924 and the end of 1948.
yeah.
It is not necessarily their children, so it's not their children that
Hmm.
are eligible. Well, we did try and push that the children of those particular people who were born before 1962, that they should be included as well.
Hmm.
But unfortunately, we couldn't get support from New Zealand First National and ACT on that.
Hmm.
And so I'm really keen, actually, Tavai, to hear what people's experiences are with applying,
Hmm.
because the application process is open, and we do need to know if that is working for our
Hmm.
community or not.
Yeah. The entitlement for superannuation, when are they going to get it? I mean, shall they wait for 10 years? Or,
Yeah, so I mean, that's another complication. They can get citizenship, but they don't get immediate eligibility for superannuation.
yeah,
There's a period of time that they need to be living in New Zealand for before they can actually access that. So that makes it complicated. I
yeah.
mean, of course, because then if they get their citizenship, they are going to be wholly reliant on family,
Hmm.
perhaps their children or others, financially. So that it's certainly not the perfect world.
Yeah. Well, do you think New Zealand can waive that 10-year stand down period, Carmel?
I think that would need to be another campaign from
Yeah,
our Samoan
yeah,
community.
yeah,
To be honest,
yeah,
I don't know. Uh, I don't know whether the government has given any thought to changing the superannuation eligibility rules
mm,
for those that come in on this particular immigration measure. So for the
mm.
Samoan citizenship measure, and so it's a conversation to have. But I don't know whether the government is considering that at this stage.
Mm. Not sure how many of them are already applied, but the good thing is that they can have their immigration fee refunded. Is that right?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's around $177 to
yeah,
apply.
mm,
But if the applicant is successful,
yeah,
then you get that money refunded.
yeah,
But
yeah,
as I said, Tavai, it'd be really good to hear from people, and I'm sure that Radio Samoa would be on the receiving end of any
mm,
experiences from those who are eligible
yeah,
in applying, because we do want to keep our eye on that and make sure that it's
yeah,
a seamless process, and that it isn't been made difficult in any way because of some bureaucracy that's making it hard.
Yeah. Okay, Carmel, I know you're very busy at the moment. The latest poll, Labour is sitting at 29, more like steady. Are you happy with this?
Well, I think that poll, that was a TV1 poll, was a little bit of an outlier because the other polls that we've seen recently have certainly seen Labour go up.
Yeah.
And so, the main poll is going to be, of course, election day in 2026. But we are pretty relieved with what we're seeing overall, not that just one poll, but that there has been a steady increase for Labour. I mean, that's what you want to see when you're in opposition. You don't want to see a spike because that spike can spike up and then spike down. You do want to see the slow increase. And that's that, we've got 2 more years to win the support of New Zealand. And so that's what we're focused on.
Yeah. Okay, well, festive season is upon us. Carmel Sepuloni, are you looking forward to Christmas?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. We're at the moment, the house is still sitting. So yesterday, we didn't finish till midnight. Tonight, we don't finish till midnight. So, we're talking about 17-hour days in Parliament on the precinct at the moment. And I think all of New Zealand is feeling quite tired. My sense is that with a lot of people, morale is a little bit low. People have worked hard this year, and everyone is looking forward to summer and a break and spending time with family.
Yeah, okay. Carmel Sepuloni, as a Deputy Leader of Labour Party, any message from you for our Samoa and Pacific Island people?
I just want to say Merry Christmas to all of our Samoan community. I'm looking forward to spending some wonderful time with my family over the summer, and I hope that all of our Samoan community gets to take a break from work and spend time with your loved ones as well.
Excellent. Thank you, Carmel Sepuloni. Well, from all of us here at Radio Samoa, we also wish you and your family a lovely, safe and Merry Christmas. Once again, Whawhate Telelava, Mano Opito, thank you for your time.
Malo lava.
Whawhate lava. Okay, Deputy Leader of Labour Party, Carmel Sepuloni. Male tata noa kana nei Taeao, tau tō mōra Radio Samoa Sfalima, e watolu a mo